You know what's funny? Every year we get the same hyped up motorcycles flooding the internet. Meanwhile, some insanely good bikes are just sitting there, untouched, unnoticed, ignored like that kid in school who was secretly a genius, but nobody talked to him. Today, we're talking about 12 cheap motorcycles in 2025 that almost nobody buys. Yet they're actually ridiculously good, especially if you care about value, reliability, and real-world fun. And trust me, you are definitely sleeping on number 3.so if you're ready. Helmet on. Let's roll, starting off with the Suzuki GSX 250R, the quiet samurai. You ever meet someone who doesn't talk much but can fight like hell? That's the GSX 250R. People ignore this bike because it's not aggressive, not flashy, not trying to prove anything. But if you want something stupidly easy to ride, unbelievably comfortable, and sipping fuel like it's scared of spending money, this thing is gold. Smooth, predictable power, comfortable for daily riding, great mileage, and bulletproof reliability. Sure, it's not the fastest 250 and it looks calm, not crazy, but don't buy this unless you want a gentle, stress-free sporty commuter. You'll love this if you want a bike you can ride all day without feeling like you fought a bear. A common mistake is buying it expecting GSXR vibes. No bro, this isn't a baby superbike. It's a calm, disciplined student. Treat it that way and it rewards you. Now sliding over to the Kawasaki Z400, the sleeper monster. Before we move on, quick question. Have you ever ridden something that looks innocent but tries to pull your arms off? Yeah, that's the Z400. Everyone chases the MT03 or KTM Duke, so the Z400 gets ignored. But on a twisty road, this thing is a pocket rocket. One of the best beginner engines, lightweight, flickable, and it sounds fantastic even with a cheap exhaust. Slightly higher price than the 300s and not as eye-catching as rivals. But you'll love this if you want a bike that grows with you. Don't buy this unless you're okay with a bike that encourages you to ride faster. Just picture entering a tight corner, flicking it effortlessly, and suddenly laughing inside your helmet. That's the Z400 effect. Next up, the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The budget cruiser nobody talks about. If your heart says cruiser, but your wallet says no, Meteor 350 says, chill bro, I got you. This is the bike for long, slow rides, sunset cruising. Or if you're getting older and want something easy, extremely comfortable, super smooth for a 350, and full of retro charm. Not powerful, slow uphill, but you'll love this if you want a chill old-school cruiser that never stresses you. Don't buy this unless you understand it's a vibe bike, not a speed bike. And a common mistake? People think it's a touring beast. My friend, it tours like a grandpa on vacation. Slow, steady, smiling. Then comes the Honda CB300R, the lightweight ninja. This bike is like that super fit friend who doesn't brag, but secretly runs 10 kilometers every morning. The CB300R is light, shockingly light, and fun, easily one of the best. Premium build, featherweight handling, strong city torque, classic Honda reliability. Pricey for a 300 and has a small tank. But you'll love it if you want a premium, stylish commuter that feels like a toy in your hands. Don't buy it unless you're okay paying a bit extra for Honda quality. Next, the Yamaha MT03, the angry little dragon. Before I reveal number 8, let me warn you, this bike will unlock your inner hooligan. The MT03 has one job, to make you grin like an idiot. Punchy engine, sharp Street Fighter look, perfect for short city blasts. Not the best for long highway rides, and the seat could be softer, But you'll love this if you want a daily commute that feels like an action movie. Don't buy this unless you're comfortable with sudden bursts of speed. Rolling into the CF Moto 450 in K, the underrated beast. People ignore CF Moto until they ride one. The 450 in K is brutally good for the price, smooth, torquey, stable, and looks like it belongs in a Marvel movie. Amazing power for the money, modern features, killer design. Sure, the brand is still gaining trust, and the suspension is slightly stiff, but you'll love this if you want max performance per rupee or dollar. The biggest mistake? Judging CF Moto before riding it. Huge mistake. Then we've got the Benelli Leoncino 500, the Italian soul on a budget. Italian styling at this price is madness. It's a retro scrambler with attitude, and the exhaust note? Chef's kiss. Beautiful design, great sound, stable on highways. Yes, it's heavy, and not the fastest 500, but you'll love it if you want style and character more than numbers. Don't buy this unless you're okay with a slightly heavier bike. Riding through the city on this feels like starring in an Italian movie, even if you're just going to buy bread. Next is the Suzuki SV650, the legend that never dies. Why don't people buy it? I honestly don't know. The SV650 is a masterpiece. Light, torquey, soulful. V-twin magic, great reliability, perfect for beginners and veterans. Sure, the design is dated and there are no flashy electronics, but you'll love this if you want the best all-rounder ever built. Don't buy this unless you need modern tech like traction control. Now the Yamaha XSR700, the retro rebel. If the SV650 had a stylish cousin who listens to vinyl records, this is it. Punchy CP2 engine, retro styling, comfortable upright ride. Pricey and has a simple dash, but a common mistake is buying it just for looks, and then being surprised by how fast it actually is. Now to number 3, the Kawasaki Versys 650. The best bike nobody buys. This is the bike I told you earlier. You're probably sleeping on it. The Versys 650 is the perfect everyday motorcycle. Touring, city, highway, everything. It just doesn't look cool to beginners, so they skip it. Insane comfort, great for long trips, smooth power. Tall seat and mature looks are the only downsides. You'll love this if you actually ride long distances. Don't buy it unless you're ready to fall in love with touring. Number 2, the Honda NC750X DCT. The smartest motorcycle ever made. Automatic motorcycle. Storage in the tank area. Sips feel like a scooter. People ignore it because they think it's boring, but in the real world it's genius. DCT is buttery, storage is practical, mileage is excellent, and it's the perfect commuter. Not exciting for thrill seekers and a bit heavy, but you'll love it if you want comfort, practicality, and reliability. Don't buy this unless you're okay trusting technology. And finally, number 1, the Yamaha Tracer 7 GT, the long-distance champion, the most ignored gem of 2025. The Tracer 7 GT is a travel machine, light, powerful, comfortable, and shockingly affordable for what it offers. CP2 excitement, touring comfort, great wind protection, and luggage included. It's just not widely available and comes in limited colors, but you'll love this if you want to travel without selling your kidneys. Don't buy this unless you actually plan on touring. It's built for big miles. So there you go. 12 cheap motorcycles in 2025 that almost nobody buys. But honestly, they're some of the smartest choices you can make. Now I want to hear from you. Which one surprised you? Which one would you actually buy? Or which underrated bike did I miss? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a rider who still believes only mainstream bikes are worth buying. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.